guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I have created for you a drugstore / affordable makeup tutorial using all drugstore products minus a few that you could purchase online. So for this look that I'm doing for you today is more of a halo sandwich eye effect with the shimmer focused in on the center, and I hope that you all like it. Comment below and let me know what you would like to see in my next tutorial. Thumbs up this video and please subscribe. Thank you all so much. And if you all want to learn how to get this halo sandwich eye full face of makeup using only drugstore, then just keep watching. Thanks guys, bye. The majority of all these products that I'm going to be using are from the drugstore, minus, you know, just my holy grail products of brushes and brows and things like that. So we could just get right on into it.
And just like a little disclaimer, side note, yes, I do get lip injections. I get asked that all the time. You are entitled to your opinion. I'm entitled to mine. I know that my lip is got some bruises on it. I got them touched up, so they are still really swollen. I even contemplated on making this video because I knew people would make comments, ask questions, just be kind of nasty. But I thought, who cares? I like the way my lips look, so if you don't like my lips or if they bother you, then just click out of this video. As simple as that.
Primer. So I'm going to go in with the Maybelline Age Rewind Concealer and just prep my eyes for the eyeshadow. And just blend that in to the eye. And next I'm going to go in with the Maybelline Fit Me, and this is a setting powder and it is in Classic Ivory. Hey guys, so I'm using this G2 Gunmetal line brush from Morphe brushes just to pack on the color. This is a great brush for highlighting as well. I love that line. And I'm just starting to go in with a Morphe 3.5N palette. These are really affordable palettes. You can get them online. Super great quality shadows, so I highly recommend them. I'm going to be utilizing 2 eyeshadow palettes today. So I was just picking up a lighter shade and begin to working that into the crease. We are going from lighter shades to darker shades, and I'm just going back and forth, picking up product and blending and building on that color. And then I'm just going in with the warm mauve shade from the 3.5N palette. And then I'm going to go in with another favorite brush of mine. It's a MAC 217. It's just more of a smaller taper brush. Again, we are just taking the warm mauve shade and building on that crease just to create a really nice gradient. A lot of people go in and use pencil brushes, but for the sake of my eyes and the structure of them, I have found that using like a small tulip brush, and this is from Sigma, it's another favorite of mine. It's perfect because it's tulip shaped, so it kind of comes to a point, so you can really get in there and concentrate on what areas you want the most eyeshadow. And so next from the 3.5N palette, we are going to go in with a plum tone dark brown to begin on creating the halo sandwich effect. So I'm taking my brush and I am literally going straight into the product. Back and forth, because I like both of them, so we're gonna create our own color. Knock off that excess. Because these shadows are going to be you're gonna be able to build on them. So it's better to use the least amount and then just build on that color, if that makes sense. I am going to kind of connect the two, but just very light-handedly, going back and forth. The next palette we're going to be using is from WetNWild, and it's the Coming in Latte palette. I really liked this palette. The shadows are good consistency and they blend out really well onto the eye. And we are just going to add to where we've already begun to kind of smoke out that halo. That was delayed, I'm sorry. And then from that same palette, we are just taking the warm gold shade and putting it onto the center of the lid with a small packing brush. And I'm just focusing it on more of just the lid part instead of taking it all the way up. I wanted to connect the two between the darker shades. For whatever reason, I thought that I had like an amber gold glitter in my collection from NYX, because I do have several glitters from them. But when I went to look, I was like, oh no, I don't have it. I have to use a MAC glitter pigment. I know that NYX Cosmetics makes a lot of pigments and glitters, and they're really affordable. You can find them at Ulta. So for the sake of this, I am going to be using a MAC product. I'm sorry, it wasn't my intention. We're just going to barely push that onto the lid where we've already placed the eyeshadow. So here I'm just taking the glitter and pressing it into the lid rather than swiping, and it is also a really good idea to take Fix Plus and spray your brush beforehand. Next, I'm just putting on some Ardell 113s and I'm double stacking them, and so that's what I am just showing you now. And I just wanted a more fluffy, dramatic look with the halo eyeshadow that we are doing. So here I'm just taking the second one and laying it across the first one that I had laid down. And then next we're going to start on the face, and we're going to begin with priming with Maybelline Magic Lumi. So we're just going to apply this with our fingers. And just kind of lightly press it into the skin. This is one of my all-time favorite drugstore primers. It just leaves your skin looking so glowy. I just got back from the beach, so I'm still a little tan, but I am losing color. So I'm going to mix two colors. I'm going to mix 128 and 310. Ugh, another holy grail foundation. I cannot believe that this foundation is drugstore. It is fabulous. When I wear this and go throughout my day, and as it oxidizes, it just gets better and better on the skin. I love it so much. I'm just taking a flat foundation brush from Real Techniques and just working it down my neck just because I want all the same color. I'm going to go back in with the Maybelline Age Rewind Concealer and just conceal and highlight under my eyes. And I am using the light pale just because I really like a light and pale highlight. I like to be very bright under my eyes. And just go down the bridge of the nose. So here I'm just continuing on with the highlighting just to create some definition in my face, make me look more awake. If you all want to see a highlight and contour video of how I achieve it, just let a girl know and I will give that to you all. But I am going to go back in with the Maybelline Fit Me setting powder in Classic Ivory, which is a much lighter shade because we're just really wanting a bright under eye, or at least that's what I like. And I'm then going to take a Sigma Tulipped Fluffy Brush. It is a F25. I'm just going to set the under eyes. Can you hear me now? And I cannot begin to tell you how much I love the NYX Highlight and Contour Pro Palette in powders. This is such an amazing palette for such an affordable price, and the colors blend so well. I'm just taking a Real Techniques domed brush and just working it into the cheekbones. And I have a big forehead, so I want to give the illusion that my forehead is rather small. And just so you know, all the products used in this tutorial will be listed in the description box, so check it out. And I'm just going to take a small stippling brush, and this one is from MAC, it's a 130, and just take away that setting powder that we did, and then just blend. Okay, so for this halo eye, I definitely want a blown out smoky lower lash line. So I'm going in with the lightest shade first from the 35M palette from Morphe, and then taking a pencil brush and picking up the darker shade and working it closer into the lash line. I'm then going in and just taking a L'Oreal Black Kohl pencil on my waterline and then tight lining as well, and using the method of a brush just so we prevent any kind of smudges on our makeup that we've just done. And then here I'm just taking the Maybelline Stiletto Mascara. I'm sorry I didn't show any of these products, and then just this is the Milani Illuminoso blush. I love it. I love peach tones. I purchased the WetNWild, and it's the Illuminating palette, the Megaglow. So we are going to try this product today. This is going to be like a first impressions as well. So I took a Morphe fan brush and just began to dip it into the golden champagne colors and apply it dry, and I noticed I couldn't really see any pigment showing up, so I sprayed it with Fix Plus, and then that started doing the trick definitely, and I just continued on about 4 times and I could definitely start seeing that highlight, girl. For the sake of this tutorial, I'm not going to do an inner corner highlight. I really like how the dark shades are going into the center, and it kind of makes it more grungy look, which I really like. So I tried out some lip liners earlier. One is by Jordana, and you can get this at the drugstore, and it's called RocknRose. I'm kind of excited about. I bought this a while back. It is the Ombre Lip Duo. I saw Karen on Instagram, I love Sarahi. She had it in one of her pictures, and I was like, oh my gosh, I love her lips, so I've got to buy it. So this is the one in CookiesNCream, and I'm just going to use the lip side. There is a lip liner side and then the lip side where you can fill in. And then last but not least, I'm just going to go in with some NYX Butter Gloss. This is one of my all-time favorite glosses. I see many YouTubers use it and rave about it. I personally love it too. It is in Madeleine, and so we are just going to coat. This is the final look for the drugstore affordable makeup tutorial, guys. I hope that you all love it as much as I did creating it. Please like and subscribe if you haven't already, and comment below on what you would like for me to do next. Love you!